Silence, please. Action.
Hi there, I'm usually called Axel, and I hope you're doing well, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm fine. I'm fine also because I'm there to tell you my own story as a student in computer and networks engineering. But for now, let's go back in time a little.
At the time I published this video, I'm 20 years old and therefore born in 2005. Originated from Charente-Maritime in France, and for now, I still don't plan to move out. I'm fine here. I'm not going to be rude by recounting my childhood because we all absolutely don't care, not even me. But just know that my dad works in computer sciences, so as far as I touched my first computer around to 5 years old, it may influence my future a bit. 1 year before obtaining my GCSE in 2018, while trying to do something on my barely working computer, I discovered my life passion and my future work, computer sciences and especially software development. That moment was 7 years and 1 month ago. We are now in 2021 and I started my college at Marcel Lesseau, where I got in 2023 my A-levels specialized in mathematics and computer sciences. On the first time. Applause! That wasn't really hard. French equity reform helped a lot. Also, during these 3 years, I discovered my last second passion, teaching. Thanks to the best teacher I ever had, I was able to teach the class by using Git, to manage a Python game project, and to help him getting a diploma by deepening his knowledge of Python. These moments were so much enriching. Next, after finishing all French general purpose studies, I chose to go to La Rochelle University in order to get a bachelor in computer sciences, where I was able to be valedictorian 2 years consecutive. As required by the training program, I had the opportunity to work as a backend developer in 3 projects in which I made a PHP API from scratch with my own open source framework. I also managed and been a lead developer in 3 other projects in which we made 2 C projects and 1 game engine with our own engine from scratch, both developed in Java based only on OpenGL bindings. All these projects were amazing. But during the 4th semester, a teacher told me that I should do studies at the level of my actual skills. Thus, we arrived in 2025, this current year, and with 3 recommendation letters, I successfully passed the entrance exam for the Computers and Networks Engineering program of the UNSUB Mathmeca Engineering School. Yeah, I know, it's more striking than a bachelor. This is a work-study program, and even if it was really hard, I got a beautiful application as a software engineer IT manager at the best oysters in the world, La Maison Gilardot.
A few moments later.
Along everything I did during these years, I got the time to work with my dad, with whom I got my first clients, made multiple softwares, and did a server migration. I also been a tutor during each year of my university, helping students with difficulties. Moreover, I was able to make my own personal projects like Primus Dev, a development studio of open source, free and environmentally friendly libraries, softwares and game servers, or SBP Games, a development studio instantiated by a team of small beautiful browns. In addition, as if that wasn't enough, I got the time to work with a lot of non-profit projects, and I love to diversify my skills by practicing
Piano. electronics, graphic design, hardware-oriented computing, cycling, mountain biking, and walking.
Huh? You good, man?
Oh, no, don't do that, sweetie.
Motherfucker.
Wow, that was beautiful. So, since 7 years and thanks to all the opportunities I got, I was able to develop a diversity of skills ranging from systems to front-end. I can develop in C, Lua, Python, PHP, JS, TS, and especially in Java, as well as using multiple definition languages. In terms of technologies, I use Linux systems on daily basis, and I know how to use Docker, Windows, Node.js, Apache, and such more like project dependency managers or other DBMS services. I'm also really flexible, and I'm able to quickly learn new libraries, frameworks, or other systems if needed. On a more general note, I easily adapt to complete autonomy and always strive for excellences, naturally tending towards perfectionism. What I like the most, apart from indulging my passion, is immersing myself fully into my work just to make me proud of myself. And I just want to say that my everyday attitude can be summarized as tightly organized, with a lot of precision and a certain endurance like a microprocessor. Although conversely, I also possess great creativity. Now we're here, and you know everything you could about me and my 11 years old passion of the wonderful world of digital technology. I love my current position, and I'm not searching for something else, but in case you have something that can interest me, I would love to hear about. If you want to follow my work, search for Exhibitable on GitHub. You might find great projects. And just remember, before one knows how to handle life, one must know why. That's all for me. Thanks for listening. Have a nice day, user of the internet, and see you soon.
Brunette hair and big brown eyes, curvy little bottom like a roller coaster ride. Waiting on a table with a lacy apron on. Big tip lady, Lord, she let me drive her home. You never know, no, you never know. You never know when love's gonna walk right through that door. You never know, you never know. I was down in Atlanta on a Sunday afternoon, backed into a Honda with a woman dressed in blue. At first she wasn't happy, the chemistry began. 2 daiquiris later, Lord, we're walking hand.
Ah, on a la preuve que devant ça avance pas.
C'est
Voilà.
pas notre faute, on est à 50 sur une route à 80.
C'est pas parce qu'on est parti 1 heure en retard qu'on est en
C'est un
retard.
Rover Fokker de scooter. Ah, enfin. Il a les couilles de... Ah non, même pas. Ouais, ouais.